Go. It should officially be. Let me see if we live. We should officially be live. Yes, yes. We should officially be live. Let's see. I think we're officially live. We're starting early today on a Saturday. And for all of you watching, I think we should be live. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds and make sure. I'll make sure to get a room temp water before I officially throw up on the stream. I think we should officially be live. Let me know. We should be live. Yes. And yes, and we are officially live for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the main show, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching around the world. This is a live stream. Welcome to the main show. And for a lot of you that are watching, let me know if you could see. Let me know if you could see me. Let me know if you could see everything that we are doing. I know many of you have had a hard time watching. We've been a little bit blurry sometimes, and we've been a little bit having issues. No problem. The point of the matter is we are officially live. For all of you watching, let's make sure you all know, yes. On this stream, we are officially doing 5 whiskeys, yes. You see them all here. And also, I have something on the barbecue that I will be showing you, yes, that I'm cooking. I got something on the barbecue. I can't wait to show you. And also, for all of you watching today, the Dookie meter. Yes, the Dookie meter is officially live on this review of the Basil Hayden whiskeys, plus the worst Penelope whiskey you could probably ever buy. Yes, we officially have that Dookie meter ready to go, and we're about to light this son of a gun up. For all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, you guys, if you haven't already, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Also, for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, yes. These are American whiskeys that we're showing. We don't tend to show Scotch whiskey unless I am in the mood. For all of you watching, we do show recipes of food, and also we do drink beer. And for all of you, Super Chats are key. Super Chats are the reasons why we're still streaming on a daily basis. Super Chats are always welcome, and they are the heart of our live streams. Today is officially Saturday, so I'm going to say for everybody that's working on a Saturday, bless your little heart. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, let's start by saying Dookie meter, yes, Dookie meter. Dookie meter's ready, and I'm about to tell you how straight Dookie some of these whiskeys are. Let me start by showing you some of the whiskeys on the stream, yes. First off, yes, Penelope, the barrel strength. This is a 4 grain. Oof, this is the reason why I do tend to tell you guys I couldn't stand Penelope. Also, we have the worst, one of the worst, maybe one of the worst or best, George Dickel. Yes, George Dickel. You could tell I barely drink it. All of these I barely drink. I took these out of the dumpster. But for all of you watching, let me not spoil anything, because look, this is also to the top. One of the best, worst whiskeys that people love. Yes, we're going to be drinking it. Basil Hayden Dark Rye. Yes, is an old label. The new label is kind of like this. Either way, they both taste the same. For all of you watching, Dookie meter is going to be out. Also, boom, Basil Hayden. You guys think that Basil Hayden is beautiful, right? This is very popular. These Basil Hayden are very popular. We're going to talk about them. We're going to drink them, and we're officially going to tell you. You could tell most of them are on the high. Oof, they're real top heavy. It's the most popular whiskey here in America. This is very much a popular whiskey. We're going to say what it's about, why is it popular, and do I like it? For all of you watching, these are whiskeys that I do not like to promote. I don't even like to show them on the stream. But you know what? We got so much whiskeys that I have the whole store. I just pick out what I want to show you, what I don't want to show you. First one in the chat room today, huge shout out to Edgar Romeo. One of our great ranches, one of our great supporters, April Neal, also in the chat room today. One of the first ones. Also, we do have all of you that have been subscribing and are members. I appreciate you so much, Chris. I see you. Usually I give shout outs at the beginning of these streams. Yes, beginning of the streams. And also, we got the chicken. We got the chicken on the barbecue. I'm going to actually open up that barbecue and color it up a little bit. I'll make sure that the heat gets real nice, but we're going to have to do this. Before I do this, I'm going to have to say, I kind of have a feeling that I need to just I have a feeling that if I'm doing the Dookie meter, I might have to drink something nice. And the only thing I can think of drinking nice on a weekend, on a Saturday, will be a beer. But I don't want to drink a beer right now because, well, if I drink a beer, it kind of takes away from, yes, it kind of takes away from these whiskeys, right? Kind of takes away, even though these whiskeys don't need that spotlight, kind of takes away from these whiskeys. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, Dookie meter's going to be ready. Dookie meter's going to be ready, okay? Dookie meter's going to be ready. But I kind of want to, you know what? Kind of want to drink a beer. I want to drink a beer a little bit before the stream starts, yes. For all of you watching, I'm going to say this. You guys are amazing, but you know what? We might have to drink a beer. Just a little bit. We might have to drink a beer. I know many people are waiting for the 6:30 clock. Let me promote this a little bit. This is promotion because I'm going to say this. I like this company. They're doing good stuff. And to me, it's the best best sour on the market. And for all of you, boom. I just put it on here. This is Trippin' Animals Brewing Company. I could talk to them to get a sponsorship, but I currently don't want to really put sponsorships on the show and to be locked into certain companies. So for a lot of you watching, yes. This is one of the best summer beers you could find on the market. This is probably the best summer, one of the best. Top five, maybe personally, depending on if you live in Germany, USA. This is really good. I'm going to tell you this right now. Currently, you can find these at certain stores, not all the stores, but I'm going to say this. Honestly, real good. I can't tell you how exceptional this is, but to start off the stream on a Saturday, maybe I might just have to light it up. I don't want a headache tomorrow, and you guys know we don't tend to get headaches on these streams, but I do want to drink this, so maybe I will. And for all of you, I think I'm going to do it with a nice little glass. So for all of you, you know what we're going to do this. I am going to do it. Feel the need to do it before we go on to doing these whiskeys, and I'm not looking forward to, but I do it for all of you, yes. I do it for all of you. So my time and peace, my beautiful time and peace is going to be right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking out a brand new one. Brand new. We're going to put a brand new spanker on here. Here we go. We're going to pop this open. Let's put a spanker on here. Let's put a spanker on here. Today's Saturday, so I know many people are officially with their family. You can rewatch the stream. We might keep it live up. Here we go. Let's pop this open. This is Trippin' Animals. Beautiful presentation. I've been showing you this on every stream. I've been drinking it almost every stream, yes. And we're going to do that now before I go and pop some of these whiskeys. I cannot wait to have this. This is the only woosah moment before I take out that Dookie meter, because the whiskeys we're about to do are real straight up, straight Dookie. And I want to make sure all of you know, yes, the Dookie meter goes from 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Yes. When the Dookie meter is officially activated, it will be 1 to 10. I'm going to tell you. Point of the matter is, this is actually that's so sad. This is a whiskey live stream. This is a whiskey channel, and the beer is the highlight of the stream. God dang. If that doesn't tell you enough, I don't even know what. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Shout out to April Neal. Look at this. Shout out to April Neal. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you don't know how to hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times. Tap the screen a couple times. Okay, here we go. Cheers to all of you. If we don't get a super chat today, that means that you know what? We're not doing good on a live stream. But I think today should be a banger. Today should be a banger on the stream. If you're watching, you officially tuned in to a banger of a stream. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. That is so good. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This is so good, and I say it every time. God, the review on this one is perfect. Perfect 10 out of 10. Perfect 20 out of 20. Oh, my Lord, this is good. This might be the best. This is going to be the best drink on the stream, man. Let's drink this up. All right, before I go on, DT Cruiser, starting us off, DT Cruiser. He shout out to DT Cruiser with 25 smacks on here. Thank you so much for the super chat, DT Cruiser. And we have officially started the YouTube super chat game, yes. And officially, DT Cruiser. I really appreciate you, DT Cruiser. If you haven't already noticed, we do have members, and don't forget, always get your membership. DT Cruiser, huge appreciation. Huge appreciation to DT Cruiser. He says over here in the chat room, he says, hello to the Reaper crew. Hello to the Reaper. By the way, I do know that many people out here expect me to get messed up. Okay? Let me explain to you something. I review whiskeys. I don't get tipsy or drunk or nothing. We review whiskeys. I know my limit. I eat like a big man, and shout out to DT Cruiser with 25 smacks, $25 super chat. So starting off with the super chat, let me talk about some of these whiskeys. And let me explain to you exactly what we're doing. Let's drink this up. So to start off, let's start off by talking about one of the worst Dookie meters going off the rickrack. This is the bottle of all bottles that I've told you so many times ago. This might be one of the worst bottles ever put in the market. We're going to drink it. I'm going to see how bad it is today. This is Penelope, yes. It's a bourbon whiskey. It's a barrel strength. This is, yes, a 4-grain corn, rye, wheat, and malted barley. 4-grain. This is clocking in at 115 proof. This is one of the few that we're adding to the stream, right? Now, history with this one. They came out, and when they came out, Penelope decided to put out the regular one. White label one, they also decided to put out a different one. But they decided to add this on their lineup, and this has to be the worst bottle, one of the worst bottles ever bought. This bottle is the reason why I rip up Penelope for what they do. I paid about almost $100 for this. Horrible. Anyways. Point man, does not say how horrible it is, because you guys know that Dookie meter's active. That Dookie meter's active. Is this straight Dookie? Ooh, is this straight Dookie? I'm going to tell you when I drink it. Currently, DT Cruiser, shout out to DT Cruiser, let's drink this up. Nice super chat from DT Cruiser, thank you so much. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I need a little towel here. I'm getting a little bit wet on this. A little bit wet on here. That's what she said. We're getting a little bit wet. That's what she said. All right, here we go. Let's clean this up. Okay, so currently that is number one whiskey that we have. And then we have George Dickel. Now, this George Dickel, you can find it in stores about $100. Okay, $100. Look at her. She's you know what? Nicole Austin. She has broken the new ground at every career turn from her early days creating the distilling industry trends in Brooklyn to her adventures co-founding two craft beer, craft spirit trade organizations to winning the global something. Point of the matter is, I don't even care what Nicole Austin has done. All I care about is that she put some good juice out there. Is this good juice? This is the thing, though. She partnered up with somebody to put this together. Am I saying bad things about this? I'll talk about it when we drink it. But this guy over here, see this guy over here? The reason why this is happening, right? Anyways, the point of the matter is about $100. We'll talk about it when I drink it. This is the most favorite whiskey currently in the market for the people that like bad whiskey. And that's all I'm going to talk about that one. And then we have the Basil Hayden the Toast. Basil Hayden the Toast. This is something that a lot of you will say it's probably better than the regular one. I know many of you strive to look for these bottles because you want them, but I want to stop you from buying some of these bottles. Again, this is one of the worst, best whiskeys on the stream that I'm doing for all of you. I don't want to do this stream, but we're doing it, huh? Because this is content for a lot of you, and also it's great for all of you to understand why is it that I don't show it on the screen. And then we have the most popular whiskey on the stream. The most popular whiskey on the stream is the regular Basil Hayden. This Basil Hayden breaks records of how many sales it get. I don't know who the heck buys it. Maybe it's one person that buys all of them every day. Maybe it's all the women. This is the best selling bottle in America. I'm going to say this again. When it comes to Jim Beam, this is their top whiskey that they sell on the market. It is real ugly bottle. As a matter of fact, it's cool. It's a cool bottle. It has a belt. It's a cool bottle. But this over here, this is the reason why the Dookie meter exists. This is the reason why the word straight Dookie exists, right? This is a bottle that a lot of you that get recommended, and a lot of you women buy this. But be careful, because I'm going to tell you about it. Point of the matter is, we got a good amount of whiskeys on here. I don't want to put a bunch of other bad whiskeys or good whiskey. Point of the matter is, we're doing a stream to tell you officially what I think of each of them. I'm going to drink each of them. I'm going to show you. You guys already know. We have every whiskey possible on the market, okay? But we're going to have to say this. There's a reason why. I don't show these whiskeys, and I think you already know why. And if you don't figure out why I don't show these whiskeys, I mean, I'm the king of straight Dookie. I'm the one that invented the word straight Dookie, okay? Look, when you're walking in the store, it's okay to say, hey man, is that straight Dookie? And if the guy says no, you gotta say it is straight Dookie. Also over here, or straight Dookie. There you go. Also over here, straight Dookie. You can say that. You go to the store and say that, right? You can say that, right? So we do review whiskeys, and I want to give you a good review on these whiskeys. Point of the matter is, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Straight Dookie, yeah. That Dookie meter is going to go off. Anyways, our Dookie meter will be sponsored by our beautiful beer, yes. This is our beer popper. This is our beer popper for all of you watching. There you go, beer popper, beautiful beer popper. This is going to be our Dookie meter. And we're going to use it up. Shout out to DT Cruiser. DT Cruiser, you get to pick. To start off the stream, you get to pick what whiskey I will start off drinking. You will get to pick out what whiskey I want to start off drinking, okay? For all of you watching, the Dookie meter is active. It is out From Dookie to Dookie. Dookie to Dookie, yes. We got a lot of Dookies out here. From Dookie to Dookie. We got a lot of Dookies out here. But one person gets to pick what we're going to start off with. What whiskey we're going to start off on this Dookie meter, yes. The Dookie meter is active. Now, how does the Dookie meter work? The Dookie meter works like this. Okay, the worse it is, the bigger the clap. All right, the bigger the chop. The bigger the chop, that's what it is, okay? Here we go. That's how the Dookie meter works, all right? Dookie meter works like that. All right, so for all of you, I'm going to wait till DT Cruiser officially says which whiskey he wants me to drink, and then if he doesn't say anything, because a lot of you are working, any ranch will pick out what whiskey I should start. AM, April Neal, any of you? We're going to drink this up. Oh, man, look at this. My hands are looking beautiful. Looking gravy. Shout out to the River Crew. You know what time it is. Yes. Look at this. Shout out to the USA. Shout out to Miami. Look at that. That's nice. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, this is really nice. Always wear, gentlemen. Always wear something good. Always wear something good. Something nice on your wrists. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. Yes. All right, point of the matter is, officially my ranches. Here we go. My ranch is the first ranch to tell me which whiskey to start off with. I will start it off with a whiskey, okay? The first ranch. Let me know. Which one should I do? Saturdays. DT Cruiser says, let's start off with the Basil Hayden Toast. Here we go, Basil Hayden Toast. So, here we go. So, what Basil Hayden decided to do, decided to do a toast, right? This is almost like let's just say this right now for all of you. This is their toasted version of their regular Basil Hayden. It's a beautiful bottle. God, it's so beautiful, but it's deceiving. Let's pop this open. Why is it deceiving? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to also talk to you about the proofing. The proofing on this one, you're clocking in at 80 proof. So if you are a Scotch drinker, if you love Scotch, this is going to be a doozy for you, okay? Real doozy. Is this going to be straight Dookie for some of you that live in Scotland? You know what? Some of you in Scotland, you got Dookie coming out of your ass. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't live in Scotland, but I would say this. 80 proof. 80 proof. For all of you that rub your ass like a dog in Scotland, here we go. We're going to start this off. And the Dookie meter, yes, the Dookie meter is active. The Dookie meter is active. Oof, look, it's already moving. The Dookie meter, yes? It's already moving, yes. Okay, first off, what we like to do on the stream is we like to nose it off. Nose it off one time, okay? Shout out to all of you. If you have a girlfriend, do not nose it off. If you have a girlfriend, do not nose it off because you guys already know what time it is. Point of the matter is, here we go. Basil Hayden, let's smell this up. And now, officially, I'm not going to drink any more of that beer. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button. We're putting 5 whiskeys on the stream. Basil Hayden. And also, the Penelope ass juice, yes. One of the worst. Anyways, George Dickel, so boom, boom. Anyways, here we go. You guys wanted this. You guys asked for it. You wanted something different. Yes. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's nose this off. The nose is nice. The nose is like you just open up that Basil Hayden hot ass crack, and it just gave you a lot of nice caramel, a little bit of nut, a little bit oof. It's like, what's the word that I can say? It's almost like watered down nut and cream. Watered down nut and cream. You know what it smells like? Oof. You know what it smells like? The Dookie meter's about to move. You know what it smells like? Home Depot prime paint. Okay, it smells like Home Depot prime paint. It smells exactly like Home Depot prime paint. Oof. You know the prime paint that you put before you put the regular paint? You know that white one? It smells exactly like that. With a little hint of nut. Okay? Here we go. Let's smell that. Woo! Dang, Dookie meter's going off. Dookie meter's going off. Is this straight Dookie? Is this straight Dookie? Look, we're not going to say it's straight Dookie till I drink it. I haven't had this. Look at this bottle. I haven't had this bottle in like God knows how long. I took out all these whiskeys out of the garbage. I took out all these whiskeys out of my trash. Yes, I have a couple trash bins inside. But all of these whiskeys were in the trash bin. Anyways, here we go for all of you. Before I drink that, I kind of drink a little bit of this. This is going to be the highlight. This beer is the highlight of the stream, okay? Huge shout outs to DT Cruiser. Thank you, DT Cruiser. Okay, here we go. Drink this up. Before I drink that whiskey, yeah? Ooh. If Tom Hardy was here, he'd knock out every one of these out of the way. He'd probably put, what whiskey would he put? He'd probably put Eagle Rare right here. Boom! Put Eagle Rare. All right, here we go. Shout out to all of you. Basil Hayden, the most popular lineup from Jim Beam. Ooh, man, this is horrible. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. As a matter of fact, before I drink this, because I do have a little bit of pineapple in my mouth. Let's drink this up. Here we go. The time is here. Shout out to all of you. Hit that like button if you haven't. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Tap the screen a couple times. Tap the screen a couple times. It helps out. It gives you good karma. Good karma. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Basil Hayden. Toast. Holy Lord. Man. Woo. That's awful. God damn, that's awful. Let me just start by saying it is, man, this might actually be the worst whiskey on the street. If I can tell you one thing what it tastes like, this is what it tastes like. You want to see what it tastes like? Let me show you what it tastes like. I'm just going to show it real quick. It tastes like if they just put coal. This tastes like if they just put coal. Okay, this is real coal. Yeah, it's charcoal. There's real charcoal. This tastes like if you're drinking real charcoal. Man, this is so bad. Now, I did spit it out. This is so bad. Who buys this? This is so bad. Here we go. We're not giving up, okay? We're not giving up. We're not giving up on here, okay? Boom. We're not going to give up on Basil Hayden. A toast. I know many of you, but look, it's such a beautiful bottle, though. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Overburnt charcoal, overburnt corn. As a matter of fact, it tastes like an overburnt. That's what it tastes like. Overburnt corn with stale peanuts. Overburnt corn with stale peanuts. Awful. The finish is long and bitter, almost like you have just charcoal in the mouth. It's not even oak. There's no oak in this that I taste. Yes, it's supposed to be oak, right? But it doesn't taste like oak. It tastes like you're drinking charcoal with burnt corn. The caramel just makes this a little bit better. But it's just the straight Dookie meter. The Dookie meter, ooh. That Dookie meter, man. I'm going to say this right now. That Dookie meter is Honestly, it's getting to me. It's getting to me. I'm about to say how bad this is. Over here, Jason Kane with a $5 super chat. Jason Kane, my man, Jason Kane, thank you so much. Jason Kane says, "What up, Reaper Crew? Dookie meter on high alert today. Dookie meter, Dookie meter, man. This. Okay, let me just say this. I'm getting too carried away. This is absolutely. I'm gonna do it one more time, okay? I'm gonna do it one more time. Shout out to Jason Kane. Thank you, Jason Kane, for adding to the stream. $5 super chat. DT Cruiser has a $25 super chat. And officially, yes, Jason Kane with a $5. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Basil Hayden, why do you buy this? I have no idea. Let's drink this up. That's horrendous. God, that's bad. This has got to be one of the worst bottles probably ever. It's designed to be beautiful. This is a beautiful design. It's designed to be beautiful, but currently, Dookie meter right now telling me 1 to 10. Dookie meter right now. This is damn, I can't even say 2. This is a 2.5. It's a 2.5. This is a Dookie meter. Straight Dookie, man. Straight Dookie. We started off with that. That Dookie meter is going off, okay? I'm gonna say this. Basil Hayden toast. That's a 2.5. I'm gonna say this for a lot of you. Many of you have never had these whiskeys. Don't ever have them. Don't be curious. All these opinions are opinions from a buyer of these bottles as me. All these opinions are opinions of, yes, a client that bought this. That's me. All these opinions are officially the opinions of a consumer. That is me. And I have my own opinion. And if I want to say it, I want to make sure to say it, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you know what I'm tasting and what I like and what I don't like. Point of the matter is, I just don't like the fact that it just tastes like charcoal. It tastes like overcharred bad wood from not even Home Depot, man. Home Depot had got better wood than what they use. I don't know where they got their barrels from, but that could be another thing. The barrels that they use could be another reason why that tastes like that. But you know what? Now that I did that, I need to move on to something that'll give me some life. And to give me some life, I'm going to say it's Reaper Crew. You know what time it is, Reaper Crew. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one, yes? I like to show you good stuff, but you know what? This stream is about you. Saturdays. I have a stream this week, so I'll give you a good one stream this weekend. All right, today's Saturday. If you haven't hit that like button, let's get those likes up. Because I'm showing you whiskeys that I want to show you, yes? Let's get those likes up. I'm showing you whiskeys that I don't want to show you. And we're showing them live. Yes, live. I want to make sure you guys know live, yes. Point of the matter is, there's no messing around, right? You can say whatever you want to, but there's no messing around. If it's live, and that's what it is. Let's go on to the next whiskey. So the next whiskey is officially going to be, I don't even know how to say this. Penelope. Woo! Penelope. 115. Should I do that 115, or should I do the George Dickel 100 proof? Or should I just stick on this Basil Hayden run? You know, we should stick on this Basil Hayden run. You know what? I just came from that one. Should I have this one? Yes. Let's go on and have the Basil Hayden Dark Rye. Again, you can see I don't like this whiskey. You can see how it's at the top. Now, this is the old school. You can still find these. This is the old school bottling. Old school bottling. I'm going to put this over here. Boom. Old school. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Basil Hayden. Boom, let's put this over here. All right. So we're going to do this one. So this is the dark rye. Basil Hayden dark rye. I'm just going to explain to you something. Just because I got, that Dookie meter, man. You say got that Dookie meter. This is real bad. This is probably one of the worst bottles probably in the world. People don't understand how bad this is. I personally feel, for some of you that want to know, this was made for cocktails. I personally feel this was made for cocktails, and one reason why this is also bad is because they officially, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Rye Whiskey blend with Canadian rye whiskey. If there's any Canadian whiskey involved, you ruin it, okay? So that's where they ruined it. They put some Canadian rye whiskey, okay? That's probably where they ruined it. Why did they do that? Well, they got to cut up a little bit, right? They got to cut up a little bit to make some money. Point of the matter is, we're going to have to nose this out. Shit! Oh! God damn! That smells like trash, like a real trash bin. Now we're talking about trash bin. Let me just say this. I need it open. Oh man, that's so bad that I need it. You know what? That's so bad that I don't even want to drink that right now. I need to do this. I know the heat. Ooh, that chicken. You saw that chicken tail moving? That chicken tail moving, baby. We're gonna move this a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'll put this right here. Yes, I'll put this right here. Ooh, it's popping. It's popping. It's popping. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it like that, right? Good. I'm gonna leave it like that, wide open. Put that. Look at that booty. That booty shook a little bit when I opened up. You saw it. I don't know how many of you saw it, but you saw it. Don't act like you didn't see it. That booty shook up. That booty shook up a little. Anyways, we're gonna bank this up. I'm gonna keep it like this open just for a little bit. Yes, we're gonna keep it open for just a little bit. Boom. By the way, yes. I will say yes, the barbecue's on. All right, Dookie meter. Chanel's a pretty Timmy, yes. Chanel's a pretty Timmy. All right, here we go. Chanel's a pretty Timmy. Anyways, here we go. Let's back up a little bit. Ain't no time for no bad whiskey, yeah? Okay, here we go. Let's nose this out. One time. Basil Hayden, the dark rye. God dang, man. You know what this reminds me of? Man, for some of you, remember this is an adult show? This reminds me of long time ago. This reminds me of, let me notice one time. God! There was a Mexican girl that I was dating a long time ago. It's like 10, 15 years ago or something like that. 15 years ago or something. How many years ago? Let me see. Yeah, 15 years ago. About 15 years ago, I was like dating a Mexican girl. She smelled like this. Trash. God, this smells so bad. It smells like spices and wine. Smells like spices and wine, with a little bit of like onions. That's what it reminds me of. This over here, horrible. Again, I'm gonna nose it out one more time. There's spices on here. There's a little bit of rye spice on here. This is a Basil Hayden dark rye. Hands almost like, you guys ever cook some food at home and you have the spices in the air, right? You're cooking up, you're putting those jalapenos, you're putting those onions, you're putting those spices on there, that nutmeg, you put that nutmeg in there, right? This gives you almost the spices with a little bit of wine. You have a little bit of wine on the side. So think of a little bit of wine, right? The cheapest wine you can think of, like a $7 bottle of wine, right? With a little bit of nutmeg and spices and onions. Think a lot of onions. And then, boom. A Mexican girl just comes out, Hispanic girl, and says, hey, you want to smell my armpit? That's almost like what this is. Oh man, I'm gonna say this right now. Dookie meter. Woo! Dookie meter, man. Dookie meter is off the ring rang, okay? Off the ring rang. I'm gonna say this. Basil Hayden Dark Rye. Bless the people over there that work so hard to make these bottles, because at the end of the day, I don't think that they try. I don't think that they try. The people that work over there to make this bottle beautiful as it is, it's gorgeous. The bottle's beautiful. It's a nice bottle, okay? I'm gonna say it's a nice bottle. The presentation they did, they changed it up. They changed it up. This is a new style that they do it, but you can still find these at the stores. This is horrible. Horrible. This is straight Dookie nose. Hey, let's drink a sip. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Let's try this out. Now, for all of you watching, I'm gonna say this: be careful. Be careful drinking this. Be careful with drinking this. Okay. Be careful with drinking this. All right, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's go. Dookie meter. Dookie meter. Here we go. Let's try it out. That is, oh my Lord. Holy Lord, man. Dookie, straight Dookie meter, yes? Man, this is, you know what? You see that chicken butt? You see that chicken butt? That chicken butt right there tastes better than this. That chicken booty over there tastes better than this. This is gotta be one of the most awful whiskeys on the market. I can't tell you enough how straight Dookie this is. This is straight up. This is straight up, straight Dookie. If there is ever a word to say, and ever a definition of a whiskey to say, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is straight Dookie in the house. The meter over here is straight Dookie meter. Ooh, man. That is straight Dookie, man. This is not even Basil Hayden anymore, man. This is Basil Hayden. This is Basil Hayden. This ain't no Basil Hayden anymore. This is Basil Hayden. Holy Lord. Again, these are all the opinions of a consumer. I am a consumer, and I bought this a long time ago. You could tell I barely drink this because it's so bad. Our chicken. Uh-oh. What's going on with our chicken, man? What's up with that chicken, baby? What's up with that? I'll tell you what's up with that. I gotta move this son of a gun. Woo! I gotta move that son of a gun. Ooh. You gotta move this son of a gun. You know what? We're gonna do this right now. We're gonna make a name for ourselves. Yes, we're gonna make a name for ourselves. Look at that. We're gonna toast it up. We're gonna get it nice and beautiful, yeah? What I'm gonna do is, I think that's good enough. I don't wanna do it anymore. Let me start moving some of this. Start moving some of this. There you go. Let's start moving some of this. Let's put that over here, yes. Let's make a name for ourselves, yes. This should be good. All right. Got the chicken going. Okay. Let's be professional out here. Let's be professional as can be. Are we professional as can be? Let's back up a little bit. We good, yes? Okay, so Basil Hayden, let's make sure to move this over here because that is the best thing on the stream. Currently, Dookie meter. We're gonna give this Basil Hayden Dark Rye. We're gonna give this Absolute zero. This is a zero, man. How bad can you get? This is zero. This is just. I'm gonna say this. This is horrible. Only use this if you ever give this. If anybody ever gives this to you, only use it in cocktails. Okay, Dookie meter officially. That's straight, Dookie. That's straight, Dookie. Dookie meter is to the roof. Let's drink the rest of the Basil Hayden. What does it taste like? You're probably wondering. It tastes like prunes. It tastes like spices, mint, wine. It tastes like a little bit of Dookie juice. Also, it tastes just a tad bit sweet, almost like somebody stepped on your plums. It's just so bad. Yes, it's rich in color, but it doesn't mean it's good just because it's rich in color. Perfect on this one is 80 proof again. Basil Hayden likes to do it 80 proof. The bad thing about this is they use Canadian whiskey. If they use maybe MGP whiskey from Indiana, I think you might have had something there. You might have had something there, right? You might have had something there. Currently, I'm gonna say one of the worst whiskey. That's the worst whiskey currently on the stream. Horrible. Well, we're gonna get some bad ones. So don't you worry. That's not the only bad one. All right, here we go. Shout out to Jason Kane. Shout out to DT Cruiser. Okay, so let's relax a little bit. We're gonna drink the most popular whiskey in the market. Basil Hayden. This is, man, I don't like showing this, but I'm showing you. Just because I'm showing you these whiskeys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Any of these whiskeys I'm showing, do not buy them just because I'm drinking them. I am showing you because this is a show. And again, I want to give you a good stream. Pour this up. Here we go. Now this is going to be this. If you get this label, it's the same thing as the regular. The new Basil Hayden's are like, again, they look like this. They're the same. Okay, they're the same. Anyways, here we go. Now this one is going to be more in the realm of acceptable for some of you. Some of you probably not into whiskey. That is very, very acceptable. And I want to make sure that all of you know when I mean acceptable, I mean like you can drink it. You know what I mean? You're not going to be spitting it out. You're not going to be like, man, where's the local toilet? So we're going to do this one. This is Basil Hayden, regular Basil Hayden. Regular Basil Hayden, yes. Here we go. Let's nose this out. Shout out to all of you. Basil Hayden. If anybody doesn't like alcohol, anybody tuning in here that doesn't like alcohol, I'm going to say this. You probably don't have hair in your balls. Most likely, you're not a man. Okay? If you drink wine, if you drink tequila, if you drink any spirit here in America, you should officially enjoy whiskeys how you want to. Any wine, any tequila, any brandy, any kind of beer, right? Drink it responsibly and understand every whiskey out here has a certain flavor, just like beer, just like wine, just like tequila. And at the end of the day, if you don't like alcohol, stick to your non-alcoholic apple juice. You're probably going to be a virgin forever. Shout out to all of you that have a car and don't use Uber. Here we go. Let's know this out. You see, this is more acceptable. But it's still in the realm of why did I get this? It's still in the realm of why did I get this? You get a little bit of nutty profile, watered down nut. That's what she said. A watered down nut, and you also get a beautiful, beautiful array of brown sugar on here, and you also get oak note that is very, very decent. This is probably the most decent whiskey out of all the whiskeys I've had so far, but I haven't drank it yet. Once I drink it, the Dookie meters will come out. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Yo, that's straight shit, dude. That's straight shit. You guys ever gone to a bathroom stall and you're taking a piss on the stall? You're like, dude, what's that smell? And it not only is like in your nose, like it gets in your mouth and your throat. You're like, dude, I gotta get out of here. This piss, why does it smell like this? Some of you probably been in that situation. This is exactly like that. This is honestly, it's so bad. They use a certain peanut that I can say low cost peanut, okay? This Basil Hayden low cost peanut. You're gonna get a bitterness on this Basil Hayden that's not gonna be so beautiful. You're also gonna get those standard bourbon whiskey notes, but the only difference between this whiskey and every other bourbon whiskey in the world is that this is watered down. Now, what does that mean? That means that the caramel, the brown sugar that I'm tasting, right? I don't taste any vanilla. So caramel, brown sugar, oak note, all of that is watered down to the max. Now, what does that do? If I can explain to you in a reasonable way to tell you this, God, this is Dookie. This is so Dookie, man. If I can tell you a reasonable way to explain this of how it tastes like, fill up your cup halfway, put a big piece of ice on here and spit on it. Ask somebody else to spit on it. Ask somebody else to spit on it. Ask somebody else to spit on it. And then now you have whiskey with some ice, some spit from everybody, and then nose it. When you nose it, it's going to smell like, dude, it smells like somebody just spit in my whiskey. You're right, because a couple of people did spit. Also, it smells like it's watered down. Oh, man, it does smell like it's watered down, 100%. Also, not only this straight Dookie whiskey also smells all like that, but I can say it's popular. Why is it popular? It's popular because... guess what? Women love the smell of a man's stall. And the women are the ones that actually buy this. The women love this. The women love buying this because they like the smell of a man's stall. They like the manly smell. You know what? As a man, I don't tell you that any man smells like this because I personally don't know that officially, but I do know there's a lot of women that buy this. This is the most popular whiskey here in America. It has record sales. I don't know how many women out here, they got a women's club to buy all the Basil Hayden's. This is called, forget about Basil Hayden. This is Basil Hayden. This has turned into Basil Hayden. This is goddamn awful. It is so watered down. You got almost every note possible watered down. It is so bad. The Dookie meter, oof. That Dookie meter rating on this one. This got to be at least a number one. Number one. I'm going to give it just a number one. That's what I can say personally what it is. Let me drink this up. Bah, bah. Ah. I had to spit it out. I had to spit it out so bad. It's real bad. I had to spit that son of a gun out. Horrible. Straight Dookie. Is this straight Dookie? Yes. Basil Hayden. Another straight Dookie whiskey. If you ever want to buy Basil Hayden, my recommendation is buy the 10-year Basil Hayden. That is the way to do it. I want to make sure that all of you do know, yes, the Dookie meter is active. We got 3 straight Dookie whiskeys on the left side. And these are whiskeys that personally... I will never recommend it, and I'll never show it on the stream. But we showing it today because, well, sometimes you got to make a stream to show the people out here that there were bad bottles out there, and you can save your money by just tuning into the stream. Right now, I'm going to say this: the most popular whiskey. The most popular whiskey. It's coming up. Yes, it's coming up. It's coming up. God, this is so popular. P for popular, right? Point of matter is, I honestly want to say, I kind of have to drink this. That That whole lineup with the Basil Hayden'S was so bad. I'm so torn. I'm so torn with. I know DT Cruiser and Jason Kane been watching and they're enjoying the stream, but maybe one of them likes Basil Hayden. I'm pretty sure that they don't like Basil Hayden. They probably don't have it in a lineup. I do know both of them don't have it. I do know that some of the ladies, I hope they don't buy them because it's just not something that I would want to actually recommend you. Again, Jim Beam has great products. You could buy great products. It doesn't mean you have to buy Basil Hayden. It's just because there's a trend doesn't mean you have to buy it. Just like the Lalabu teddy bears, right? It's a trend. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Let's drink this up. Damn. That is goddamn good. Oh, my Lord. That beer is sent from heaven. Wow. That beer is sent from heaven. Shout out to anybody out there that has a pet flamingo. If you have a pet flamingo, you know what? You're not straight, Dookie. You're probably number one. Man, if you have a pet flamingo, let me know so I could go check him out and pet his head. Birds are cool, man. Birds are cool. Only problem with flamingos, they don't chirp, man. Flamingos don't chirp. All they do is hang around with their friends. Let's drink this up. Saturdays. What do I say about Saturdays? Chat room, thank you so much, chat room, for being a part of the stream. I do know many of you in the chat room. Thank you so much, chat room, for being a part of the stream. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream, interacting with my wrenches. If I don't see your comment, most likely it's because super chats are the number one way for you to get on stream. Interact with me. Okay, super chats is the only way. Huge shout out to the super chatters today. Huge appreciation. The point of the matter is, if you don't send super chats, also you can get the membership. Okay, don't forget. Any stream you can get it, and you could add a member-only message on the stream. Yes, once a month, free membership. Point of the matter is, I gotta stop drinking that beer. I gotta stop drinking that beer, man. Mixing that beer. Mixing that beer. Mixing that beer with a little bit of this whiskey is not a good thing. Don't do it. Here's what we can do. Out of all the whiskeys, I'm going to leave this one for last place, okay? I'm going to leave this for last. I'm going to leave it for last. I think we're going to do George Dickel next. I got to check on my chicken. What you think? Should I check on my chicken? You guys think I should go check on my chicken? Make sure my chicken's not flying away? What you think? You guys think I should check on my chicken? Make sure it's not flying away. Point of matter is we're going to put this here. George Dickel. What do I have to say about George Dickel? The regular George Dickel is amazing. Why they got to come out with this? If you don't know, my favorite Tennessee whiskey is one I'm about to show you if I have it here. Oh, yeah, I have it. My favorite Tennessee whiskey, popcorn and butter. Popcorn and butter. April Neal with the super chat. April Neal with the super chat. Here we go. What should I drink tonight, Reaper? Why? If you love your Reaper crew. You know what time it's? We're number one. Yes. Thank you so much. You should drink a whiskey sour. Okay? That's my recommendation for April Neal. Whiskey sour, whiskey sour, whiskey sour, whiskey sour. There you go, whiskey sour. Make sure that they use a proper bourbon whiskey for your whiskey sour. Old Forester, ask for Old Forester. Old Forester always goes perfect. In a whiskey sour, that's what you should officially drink tonight. April Neal, I can guarantee you will like it. If you like that bitter white phlegm, if you like that bitter white phlegm in your mouth, you know what I'm talking about? If you like that bitter whiteness, if you like that bitterness, you're going to like that whiskey sour. It's a white drink. They use egg. They use an egg on there. So if you're allergic to eggs, don't eat that. I mean, don't drink that. Don't order that. If you're allergic to eggs, don't order that. All right? Don't order that. But if you like April Neal, shout out to April Neal, $5 super chat. If you like that, that white, creamy goodness, that's what she said. You might like it, okay? But if you don't like eggs, don't get it. That's my recommendation. Anyways, this is one of my favorites. Like it a lot. This is like going to the movie theater, and getting some butter put on your popcorn, and the popcorn's fresh. Fresh popcorn. It's just so good, right? Now, what the hell they do here, man? Catastrophe. Let's pour this up. Catastrophe. This is, honestly, I don't even know how this even on the shelves. The store should take this off the shelves. Dookie meter on here. Oh, Dookie meter, yes. Dookie meter. The nose is okay. That's what I usually say when I smell her hair. Right, the nose is okay. That's what I usually say when I smell her hair. The nose is okay. Dookie meter's going off. Dookie meter's going off. George Dickel. This is the collaboration, the blend, yeah. Leopold Bros, the 3 chambers. This is 100 proof. Man. Here we go. The snow's off. Oh, there's something about this, though. It's something weird about this. You smell it, and it smells like a whiskey rye. It has a stringent smell. And it almost smells like they put like pig's feet in here. It smells like it's like a rye whiskey, and then boom! It hits you with like a pig's feet. I've never ate pig's feet. I've never cooked pig's feet, but I can only expect it to smell like this. It has a funky, hammy, kind of a, you know what? We got the barbecue on. Maybe it's the barbecue. You know what? I haven't had this whiskey in a long time. All these whiskeys you see on the stream, I never show you because I just don't drink them. It's a waste of my money. I should officially get my money back from these companies. They just officially give me a guarantee money back, but I'm never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Lost money. $100. I think it was $75. Over here, like $60. Straight Dookie, $25, I think. And then, boom, the worst one, $80. You might as well take this to the bank and throw it at the clown. Is there a clown at the... No, there's not. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, pouring them out of the snow's out. This is horrible. Straight Dookie meter. I'm just going to say... It's horrendous. It's horrendous. I could already know what it... I could already feel it creeping up on me. And now, out of all of these, I'm going to say out of all of these, the longest finish out of all of these is this one. Long finish. If you want a horrible long finish that you brush your teeth and you still taste it, there. A long finish. Longest finish also. Okay, longest finish. It's so bad, this finish. You can brush your teeth and you still have a memory of how it smells, tastes like. It's almost like you licked the wrong hole. God dang, I licked the wrong hole. Damn. Forever having that memory taste. Right? And some of you you're asking, what wrong hole? I mean, come on, man. Don't you see? I mean, don't you see? Anyway, it's point amount of riz. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh, oh, that's like, oh, that's like somebody put Bengay in my mouth, man. God, that's so bad. It's like somebody said, yo, I'm gonna put some Bengay in your chest. And then they put it right in my mouth. God. Straight Dookie meter, man. Straight Dookie meter off the rick. Straight Dookie meter, man. Off the rick, man. Holy Lord. Oh, man, and the finish is just lingering. The longest finish out of all these whiskeys is George Dickel. 3 Chambers, the worst of Tennessee. If Tennessee ever had a whiskey for them to say be proud of, this wouldn't be it. If Tennessee ever had a whiskey that they have collab with and they're trying to enter it into a contest to win the worst whiskey of the USA, this is going to be the one they should put in. God damn, that's so bad. You know what? I'm just going to say this over here. Woo! We're going for it. We're going for it again. I don't care what you guys say. Here we go. Here we go. Dookie meter off the rick. Dookie meter off the rick. Is this straight Dookie? This is straight Dookie. I don't even know why I'm still drinking this. Here we go for all of you. Let's drink this up. Oof. Oh my God. Bam. Let me tell you exactly. Oof. Wait a minute. Let me walk this out. I feel like somebody just drinking this. I feel like somebody just hit me in the nuts and somebody just poked my asshole. That's real bad. God damn. There's nobody to punch you. Remind you, you turn around, nobody hit your nuts, nobody touch your asshole, but you're turning around, you're trying to swing. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. The only ones there is George Dickel, man. George Dickel, you're trying to look for somebody to swing at, somebody to punch in the face. There's nobody. You're looking around. You're looking around as a ghost. There ain't no ghost, my man. It's George Dickel, that collab. God damn. Holy shit. I paid $100 some dollars for this. $100 some dollars for this. George Dickel, man. The store should officially, they should give me their money back. There should be a thing here that says guarantee money back if you don't like it. Cool. Let me take this back. Nothing. You lose your money. Like the end of the Willy Wonka movie. You lost. There's nothing. It's over. Something like that. Can somebody quote the end of the, so I can say it? Can somebody quote the end of the Willy Wonka movie? There's nothing. You lost. It's over. Can somebody just quote it for me? I know somebody in the chat room must be a huge Willy Wonka fan. Back in the days, that was the biggest quote at the end of the Willy Wonka movie. Game's over. You lost. There's nothing. That's this. That is this. Man. God damn, this is horrible. This is horrible. Straight Dookie meter on here. Straight Dookie meter on here. Let me say this. Dookie meter. Yes, Dookie meter is on the rick. What kind of... God. I'm going to say this right now. From 1 to 10, you could still go negative. This is literally negative 1.5. Negative 1.5. 1 to 10, there's still negatives. Negative 1.5. This is straight up, straight, real straight, underground, straight, Dookie, straight Dookie. Wow, man. God, it's horrible. I can't even walk it off to take this flavor out of my mouth. The longest finish you'll probably ever have in a straight Dookie whiskey. The longest finish you'll ever have in a straight Dookie whiskey is officially there. Maybe you're paying the price to get some straight Dookie in your mouth. I wouldn't have known unless I bought her, huh? For all of you watching, all of these I bought a long time ago when they first came out. And at the end of the day, I just don't like showing. I did say it, right? I did say it. Point of the matter is, we gotta clean this up. I'm gonna say this for all of you. 2 super chats a day. We're at $35 on the stream. Huge shout outs to DT Cruiser. Huge shout outs to Jason Kane. If you want to send a super chat, the only way to get on the stream. Change the stream up if you want to. April Neal also sent a super chat. Huge shout outs to April Neal. What you want to do is, in the chat room, there's a money sign. You can send a message on the money sign if you really want to be part of the stream. For all of you, today's Saturday. You hear that? Today's Saturday is a ducks. I think there's a duck or a bird. The birds are having a fun time eating their grass. Today is one of those days that they fast. They eat that grass. Point of the matter is, I would be pissed eating grass, right? I'd be pissed eating grass. And I'd also be pissed having to drink Penelope. Edgar Romeo, where's Edgar Romeo at? Edgar Romeo, his favorite company is Penelope. This is the Penelope of all Penelopes that I say I don't want to show on the stream ever, but I'm showing it because we got to make content. And at the end of the day, this is the worst of the worst. This is like R. Kelly meets P. Diddy, and they had a baby. All right? This is as bad as Pee Wee Herman. This is as bad as Pee Wee Herman. Finding Pee Wee Herman in the stalls. Okay? This whiskey is as bad as cooking a chicken thinking it's a chicken, but it's actually a quail. It's just bad, man. It's horrible. It's a horrible whiskey. And I just want to tell you off the rip. Okay, off the rip. Dookie meter. Oh, Dookie meter. Yo, that bird is going along with me. All right, cool. We're gonna do it one more time. We do it one more time. Dookie meter. Dookie meter is off the rick. Off the rick. This is horrible. Here we go. Let's pop it open. I didn't even want to pour a lot. Matter of fact, you know what? I didn't even dent this. This bottle's not even dented. That's how bad it is. I just know it's so bad that I don't even want to drink it. Right? It's like you ever met a woman, her breath stinks. Her breath stinks. Her hair stinks. Ladies, have you ever met a man that his armpit stinks? His crotch stinks? His, what's the other word? His ass stinks. You can't even do 69, right? I know some of the ladies out there know what we're talking about. There's a lot of ladies out there like, man, I hate the 69. His ass stinks. Cool. Now that you just say that, does this remind you of your ex-boyfriend? Yes, it does. Why did you dump your ex-boyfriend? Because you couldn't do 69. His ex stinks. Well, guess what? This is the Penelope. This is the Penelope of all Penelopes, right? If you really want that, you want to get those memories back, ladies, buy this whiskey. You want to get those memories back? Buy this whiskey. All right? Buy this whiskey. All right? Buy this whiskey. Matter of fact, sometimes I walk my dog and when he's using the bathroom, using doo-doo, he's doing that doo-doo. He's taking a dookie. When my dog is taking a dookie, I look away. But sometimes if I feed him too much, it smells like pepper and shit. This is probably worse. This is probably worse. This is probably worse than that. Point of the matter is, here we go. Penelope, barrel strength, 4 grain. Barrel strength, 4 grain. This is a red label. Here we go for all of you. Snows out. Whoever smells that and says that this is good, you better quit YouTube. Anybody ever does this and they say, "Holy Lord, this is so good," quit YouTube, my man. Delete all the videos. Just quit. Try something else, man. Just go to Rumble. Go to Rumble or something. What is a place? What is a social media place you can go to? I don't know. Go to Rumble or something, man. The YouTube's not your thing. Let's nose this out again. It smells like a wet rug. Wet rug. This smells like a wet rug. Whose wet rug could this be? Well, let me see. I'm gonna say what whose wet rug? Let me see. Whose wet rug? Let me see. God. That's like a. Wait a minute. Let's try it. Let me know this one again. That's like a Peruvian's wet rug. Wet rug that he has in front of his freaking house. Peruvian, okay? A Peruvian. You guys know Peru? We're Peru. Those people in Peru, man. They tick me off. Let's know sound one more time. Shit. Not only Peruvians. This smells like not only a wet Peruvian rug. This smells like a. It smells like a roach infested. I was gonna say Dominican Republic dudes, Dominican dude's house. Man, that's messed up. A roach infested Puerto Rican dude's house. This smells like a. Also, God, this is so bad. Who the hell even? I'm gonna say Dookie meter. Let's get that Dookie meter out. Oh, that Dookie meter. Dude, this is straight Dookie, man. If there ain't no D or I or E or O or K in the alphabet, this shit would be called shit. Straight up shit. This is horrible. Anyways, here we go. Let's notice that one more time. The Lord heavens. Okay, let me explain to you what this smells like. It smells like broccoli with noodles, a little bit of spice. I'm gonna just say it. Okay, I don't want to smell this. I don't want to smell this in goddamn bourbon whiskey. All right, smells like broccoli with some Chinese noodles. All right, a little bit of spice, a little bit of mint action. Bengay, another one that has a Bengay smell to it. Another one that has a Bengay smell to it. This is horrendous. This is honestly horrendous. All right, Dookie meter is off the rick rack. Here we go for all of you. Let's drink this up. This might be the worst whiskey on the stream. Penelope, 4 grain, barrel strength. The people on Instagram that say this is amazing, they go on Instagram. And Instagram say, "Oh my God, you gotta buy this. It's so good." Straight Dookie. Let's drink this up. Let me hold my breath before I jump into this little puddle of whiskey. Let's drink this up. hell's even this? God. Oh. Whew. Man. It's like somebody gave me some toilet water with a lot of Dookie on it. A little bit of broccoli. This is horrendous. I couldn't even keep it in my mouth. Okay? I couldn't even keep it in my mouth. This is so bad. That is gotta be the worst whiskey in the world. What the hell were they thinking when they put this out? This is so irreplaceably bad. This is ultimately Dookie Meter, the worst whiskey in the world. This is straight Dookie. This is negative 10 on the Rick House. This is the worst Penelope whiskey you probably can ever buy. For all the people that love this, go check yourself. Go check the mirror. Go check the mirror. Make sure that it's you and not somebody else, right? Make sure you know your gender also. This is awful. God damn, this is bad. Holy Lord. Look, this is so bad. I'm going to be honest with all of you. This is so bad. I don't even want to see that whiskey. What the hell was that? You heard that? It was like somebody threw their toilet out the window or something. Let's move this. Man, that's gotta be the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life. The worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. That whiskey is so bad. Wow. Yes, that's me blowing. You never seen a grown man blow? Well, there you go. I'm blowing. Man, that thing is so bad. Wow. That thing is so bad. Let's back up a little bit for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We gotta. Huge shout out to Eddie Romeo. I do know Eddie Romeo's been wanting a stream like this for a long time. Eddie Romeo he's a great OG on the channel. He's been wanting a stream like this in a long time, but I haven't been wanting to put this effort into a bad stream. Not a bad stream, but like just a bad. I don't want to promote any of this. These are the worst. These are the worst of the worst. This is straight Dookie. This is like Dookie meter to the tip top. That meter's about to pop. These are whiskeys that I just don't want to recommend anybody, and I just don't want to show anybody these whiskeys, right? Huge shout out to Eddie Romeo. I see you, April Neal. A point of matter is, let's be a man. Let's be a man and let's just try to drink this. Give it a shot. Let's just try to drink this. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to the chat room. Remember, to get my attention, super chats. If you send a super chat next to, or you're tapping, there's a money sign. You can send a small appreciation. That's how to officially get my attention on a weekend. Let me drink this up. Wow, that's bad. Wow. Lord heavens, that's horrible. Worst whiskey on the stream, yes. Second worst, Basil. Whoa, maybe not Basil Hayden. I think I'm gonna have to give it to George Dickel. George Dickel's second worst. Third worst. Third worst. The one that's decently better out of all of them. It's alright. Horrible still. And the one that's officially the worst, just worse. It's just bad. It's not the worst of the worst. This is a first place when it comes to all these whiskeys. First place when it comes to all these whiskeys. Now that we have all these whiskeys out, okay? I do know that some of you are tuning in. You're like, wait a minute. These are whiskeys to buy. Reaper putting him on here. Reaper putting him on here. Reaper putting him on here. That means I should buy them. No, 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 no. Just because I put them on here doesn't mean you should buy them. These are whiskeys that officially you shouldn't buy. If you've been watching the stream, you officially know straight Dookie means that it's not good. It is not presentable. It is not good at all. It's not good for the price. It's just not good in general, right? Just understand that, okay? Understand where it comes. When it comes to these whiskeys, that sometimes you gotta know when to fold them. And these are the ones that I can say, out of all the whiskeys I have a couple other ones that are horrible, but it don't fit on the screen. I'm not going to be drinking all the bad whiskeys. I have a bunch of other bad whiskeys. The point of the matter is, you're never going to see these on the streams again. Right? Which one do you think is the worst? Comment below. Comment below. Which one is your worst whiskey? Comment below. If you just tuned in here now, don't forget to comment. Comment below. Which is the worst whiskey out of all of these that you hate? Let me know which one do you hate the most. Which one do you hate the most? And while that's happening, our chicken. Look at this chicken. Woo! Look at that chicken, baby. Woo! And nice and charred up. And nice and charred up. I'll move this over here. Let's move all that over there. Boom. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's move that over there. It looks beautiful. Yes, yes. Let's move that over there, all right? So, I can't end the stream or even attempt to end the stream without officially having a good whiskey, right? You guys already know we are #1 channel for a reason when it comes to live streams and to give you a good idea of what I like. So, what I'm going to do is... Damn. Got a little bit of this. You know what? I'm not going out tonight. Let's drink this out. I gotta dump that. Gotta dump that. Gotta dump that. It's so bad. Again, the highlight of the stream is actually this beer. Yes. Let's move that. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move that over here. Let's drink the rest of this. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Maybe I'll see the comment. Welcome to ask. Maybe I'll see the comment. Let's officially move some of these whiskeys. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? We should put this highlight of my stream right here. Boom, boom, right here. Highlight of the stream. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something. I have to do this. I wanted to do this earlier, but I want to do it now. Yes? Let me do something. I wanted to do this earlier. I'll do it now. I wanted to do it earlier, but I'm going to do it now because somebody got a stun on somebody. These whiskeys have to stun on the band whiskeys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brand new glass. All right, I'm going to use a brand new glass. This glass is so brand new, I haven't even washed it. All right, this glass is so brand new, I haven't even washed it. This glass is so brand new, I haven't even washed it, yes? Let's pump this open. I don't know if I should wash this or not. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Yes, yes, it's beautiful, little beautiful roll, yes. And point of matter is, I wanted to do this today, but I didn't do this today because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys understand. This over here is something we reviewed today. Members only will know the review on this one. Single barrel toasted barrel, 126.3 proof. And this one is the Masterpiece. This is the 18-year Elijah Craig Masterpiece. Bang, bang, bang. 2024. Before I do anything here, I'm just going to say for all of you, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. For all of you that haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're number one, yes? Anyways, while that's happening, we got our official. We got a chicken in the back. Chicken in the back is cooking up. Okay, I'm going to pour this up. Expensive bottle. Little pour is all I need. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to see currently, is a toasted barrel, private barrels, real amazing compared to this? What is it that strikes me to be amazing? What I just want to see personally. I don't even think I'm going to tell you anything because this stream was all about these other whiskeys, right? It wasn't about this. Let me see. Let me know what's this. Whew. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. For all of you, I like this glass. Look at this glass. Has that little nipple. Look, it has that little nipple. I like that little nipple. Look at that. Has that little nipple. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. Wow. That tastes like soap. Not only does it taste like soap, it has a little cherry and oak. Nice. Backed up with that soap. Nice cherry and oak. Backed up with that soap. And then just everything going on there on that Elijah Craig. Strong oak note. Very present on that one. It's lingering on my palate very nicely. And again, this is a whiskey channel, so at the end of the day, you get to see the real in and outs. You get to see the real in and outs of a whiskey. Now, this is not a whiskey to put on ice. Don't put no damn ice on this. All right, don't put no damn ice on this. Both of these are bangers. All right, both of these are bangers. We're gonna say it ahead of time. Both these are bangers. Here we go. Try this out. Incredible. Caramel, vanilla, cherry. Caramel, vanilla, cherry. Oak note is getting a little bit on this run. It's getting a little bit sweet. As a matter of fact, it's getting a little bit bitter, just a tad bit bitter. I'm getting a little bit of bitterness. Maybe it's a soap. Maybe it's a soap that still has in here. Maybe. Maybe it's a soap that's still in here. Now, for some of you that are asking, Everclear, and some of those comments, we don't drink to get drunk. We don't drink to get tipsy. I review whiskeys, okay? I never get tipsy almost. I never get tipsy almost. I eat so good that I just don't. Let's drink this up, and then we're going to check the chicken, right? We're going to check the chicken. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. Outstanding. Let's start taking some of these whiskeys out. Wow, that thing is getting real crazy. Let's take this out of the way. Things turning into crazy. Crazy Looney Tune. These all screen. Let's go check the chicken. Go check that chicken. Let's go check that chicken, baby. Here we go. Woo! Chill out, baby. Chill out, baby. I got some tan for you, but damn. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. You know what? That chicken's looking nice. I want to kind of check it. We're at one. On this side, 170. 170. 170 on the dot. 170 on the dot. 170 on the dot, okay? 170 on the dot over here on this side. It's getting close to 180. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this right through here. This other side is showing me 160. Remember always to poke different sides, okay? That's showing me 160. So what I'm going to do is just going to turn it. And now I'm going to officially check the back too. I know the back is not going to be as as good at the front side, but we can still try it out. 160. 160, 160, 160, 160. There we go, 160, 160. I'm going to put this over here. 165, 165. Okay, this needs a little bit of room. I want to cook this up like nicely. I'm going to eat this tomorrow too, so I want to cook this up nicely. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep this. We're going to keep this on the hot side over here. All right. Keep this on the hot side. Also, I'm gonna check the front. Just gonna check the front to see the temp. Uh-oh. Inside is about 155. 155. All right, while this is burning up, look, there's a good burn. That's a good burn. That's a good burn. Let's get this chicken ready. That's a good burn. That's a good burn. Look, that's a good burn. That's what you want. You want it looking good. You want to get that. You want to get that little. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You want to get that good. All right. The bottom was. Yes, this is beautiful. But we got to work on this side. Huh? I got to work on that. We got to work on the other side. Forget about that side. That side already got the love. We're going to put this in. We're going to open this up all the way max. Max opening. Okay, max opening. Now, while this is happening, for all of you that have hit that like button. Okay, if you have hit that like button, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I'll be taking that. I'm gonna be taking that whiskey out soon. I mean, not the whiskey. I'm gonna take out that chicken out soon. But I'm gonna be drinking the other whiskey that we had earlier. I'm be drinking the other whiskey I had earlier, and you know what time it is. Here we go, Ryan Quinn. All right, so had this early on the stream. Members only content. You can see the review on this one. Let me nose it out. It's so good. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. I'm about to have this. Cheers to all of you. That is ridiculous good. Ridiculously good. All right, here we go. We're about to officially light this up. We're going to take us off. For all of you watching around the world, it's time to take us off. Yes. Yes, a chicken. Remember the chicken, you want to kind of burn it up too. The more you burn it, the more, look at this, the more you burn it, the better it is. I do know many of you don't know what that is, to be burning up chicken, because you don't know how to cook. Make sure to burn up your chicken. When you burn up your chicken, you get all the benefits of having good food, okay? Burn up your chicken because it's the skin. The skin is getting burned up. Remember, the juices are still there. Juices are still really popping in there. All right, here we go. Listen, we're going to take this off. Time to take this off. God damn. Look at the juicy. Let's take this off. Damn. I think it's good. How to turn this off? All you have to do is close the bottom vent. There's a bottom vent on here. Close the bottom vent all the way. And then you're going to be closing just the grill. Close the grill. There's in the back, there's a vents. You close that also. Okay? Just as somebody, you know. Close it also, and that's about it. That's how easy that is. To turn off your grill, you can reuse that charcoal like I've showed you guys. Remember, if you're members, you can officially see that we use it. Don't forget, in the corner, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that like button also. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up real quick. Shout out to Boeing. It's a Boeing, baby. Let's back up. Let's back up real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that puppy. Look at that puppy. Dang. If it ain't so, look at that puppy, man. Real beautiful puppy. Looks beautiful, that chicken. Chicken's beautiful. Real beautiful, that chicken. I'm going to say this. I know many of you support the stream, and I appreciate it so much for all of you that support the stream. I can't be doing all these streams without you, so I have to thank all of you in the chat room for always being a part of the stream. Thank you so much for all of you being a part of the stream on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and for all of you that are always here, right? The point of the matter is, this is my chicken. This is what I'm eating. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. The inside is what really matters, right? The juiciness. The juiciness. That's what really matters, right? The point of the matter is, today on the stream, we did talk about some whiskeys, which I'm not going to be showing anymore. I'm not going to show those whiskeys that we just showed anymore. It's over. It's a has-been. It's a has-been. It's a has-been, right? Those whiskeys are a has-been. You've seen them. You watch the stream. You can go rewatch the stream as much as you want to. You saw them. It's a has-been. Holy Lord. God dang, satisfied. Satisfied. $100 super chat. Ripper Crew. Mowing and drinking too many beers deep. Whiskey. Jesus. Number one. 6 or 5 Ripper. Satisfied. Satisfied always does that at the end of the stream. I love the fact that he always does that at the end of the stream with a $100 super chat. He waits for me to get close to the end of the stream and he just hits us with a $100 super chat. Satisfied. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. Also, for Satisfied. This is only for Satisfied, nobody else. Nobody else currently for Satisfied. Here we go, Satisfied. I'm going to give you a little recommendation. You saw the beer, right? You saw the beer, yes? Here's currently other ones you should be looking forward to trying to buy. And also, woo! Here you go. I'm going to do this for Satisfying, and also for all of you who could take note. You can take note, okay? If you're in the heat, these are beers that you can buy at the stores. All right, we're going to put this on here. What beer am I going to have? I don't know. So here we go. Corona, Familia. There we go. There's one. Estrella Jalisco. This is for Satisfied. Estrella Jalisco. Here's 2. There's 2. Estrella Jalisco, and then yes, Estella in the can. Estella in the can. Which beer am I gonna have today with this chicken? Which beer am I gonna have with this chicken? Satisfied. Over here, Satisfied. Which beer am I gonna have? Which beer am I gonna have with this chicken? I don't know, but if for all of you hit the like button, Satisfied with a $100 banger, right? Satisfied. Here's the recommendations. Next to you cook, Flamingo is the way to go, okay? This is the number 1 beer that I've been showing you guys this month. Trippin' Island Brewing Company, this is Limonada Rosada. 4-pack of this is $20. That's a sour. If you want a good beer for summertime, Estrella Jalisco. This is really good. As a matter of fact, I might drink it today. Also, cheap, easy, but you got to buy it in the can. Get it in the can. Stella Jalisco. And then, you already know, Satisfied, Corona Familia. For all of you watching around the world, huge shout outs to Satisfied with a $100 super chat. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. He always likes it. added to the end of the stream. Satisfied for you. I'm going to do this one time for you. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Go check out the review with the membership, right? If you have a membership, we did a stream earlier. Cheers to Satisfied with a $100 super chat. Super happy. Thank you, Satisfied, for the $100 super chat. As you can see. And now, we give it to our USA. We're going to end the stream. Let's give it to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army. Shout out to U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Space Force, battling the aliens over there on the moon, yes? Huge shout outs to my chat room. Huge shout outs to the members. Huge shout outs to all the super channels today. And the last super chat with the $100 banger that always comes through at the end of the streams. Satisfied. That's the thing that he likes to do at the end of the streams. Always likes to add with a $100 super chat. I hope you like those Reaper exclusive Stogies. Shout out to Satisfied just having a Reaper exclusive Stogie with a beer. What beer do I pop open? I don't know, man. I'm just going to say it's right now. These are so good. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoy the stream. This is a Saturday. Usually these streams, main streams, go from Monday to Friday. You guys are awesome. But I had to sign out. Reaper officially going to be back tomorrow. It's going to be a relaxing stream. Tomorrow's going to be Sunday. End your comments in the chat room. Huge shout outs to Satisfied. And for all of you watching around the world, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and also Reaper Crew. I see you, Reaper Crew. You guys are awesome. Reaper officially signed out. Satisfied. Biggest super chat on the stream. $100 super chat. Thank you so much. Reaper officially signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow, Sunday.